What's up, everybody? Stephen Anthony Bailey here. What's happening? Oh, and Barney. Doing a little walking, catching some sunlight. I wanted to make a quick video, a little State of the Union address, to kind of go over what's been up this year, so I can talk about it, but also because I think actors could, get something out of it by hearing, my story and to realize that you're not the only ones going through some kind of up and down journey in your career, and this year's been interesting. I've had a lot of adventure. I've, created a lot of fun things. I've done theater, I've done stand-up, I've written a lot, I've shot little videos here and there. I've auditioned, not as much as I'd like to, but no one can ever tap you out. Only you can tap out. When you decide to tap out, you can always jump back in. Like earlier this year, it's probably midway through the year, I was depressed and feeling like I was never going to make it happen. Holding for helicopter. Always a helicopter in LA, or a plane. Anyway, I was feeling like I wasn't, ever going to be able to make it happen, right? And that's a really depressing place to be in, to feel like you've put your entire life into something. And people are always saying, don't look back, but I look back, and that was what pulled me out of it, because I realized that if my 16-year-old self were to look at what I've been, or what I've done since I was 16, what I've been able to do, what I've had the opportunity to do, that my 16-year-old self wouldn't even be able to comprehend it. Not saying I was stupid or that 16-year-olds are stupid, but to imagine that I would get to do as much as I have, it would be mind-boggling, because at 16, I would have expected that I would be like, when I would look at what I was doing now, I would just be like, oh, he must be the happiest person on the planet at all times and never be down about anything, or he must be like super wealthy, or people must be just after him all the time to work. And that's just not the way Hollywood works. It's just not. It takes persistence and dedication and a lot of thinking about what you're going through, what you're giving up. The cost of living is very high here. You don't live the same way that you might if you just would have stayed home and done acting as a hobby or something like that. So you do make certain sacrifices with your relationships, with your friends, with your trajectory of your life, because we all have, in our head, some kind of a plan for ourselves. I had a plan, and that plan didn't happen the way that I thought it was going to. And that's fine, because when I look at everything that's happened the way that it's happened, for instance, if I would have gotten mega successful, I don't think I would have been ready for it. I don't think I would have been able to handle it. And two, the successes I have had are so special and unique to me and are perfect for me that I'm glad that I have them. And I'm sort of now in a place where I'm glad where I'm at. And I'm excited about the future. But like I said, earlier this year, depressed, wanting to give up, feeling like it's never going to happen, feeling like I'm done, like I'm tapped out, like I'm out of energy, like I'm never going to be able to be inspired again, or, I'm never going to have another good idea, or I'm never going to, be able to enjoy it or make a living at it or whatever, But then I picked myself back up. I took some time off. And by time, I don't even mean that much time. It doesn't take that much time. Allow yourself to take, 2 or 3 weeks away and recharge your batteries. That's all we are. We have little battery packs inside of ourselves, little creative batteries, and they drain out. And they can be drained by many things. They can be drained by, bad lifestyle. They can be drained by lack of use. They can be drained by overuse. They can be drained by using them improperly, right? On projects that, or on ventures that maybe don't give back to you. You spend your points, you spend your energy on it, and then you drain your batteries. It happens. So you got to allow yourself to recharge your batteries and pick yourself back up and jump back in the game. And when you take that time off, don't be hard on yourself about taking the time off. And definitely, as you're doing it, think about what you want to do differently, because you can always do it differently again. The great thing about the way things are today, and there's a lot of things that I can complain about how they are today, but one of the great things about today, in this day and age, in this Hollywood we live in, or this industry, don't know where you live, can't see you because this is a recording, and now this is me in the past because you're watching it in the present, and I'm already in the future, and it's just, now it's getting too complicated. So my point is that with everything being the way it is, I can just put my camera on right now and just go. And now I'm creating something. This isn't necessarily what I want to be creating. I don't just want to be a vlog guy, but if I have the ability to do something positive, why not do it? So my point is when you take that time off, think about what you want to do differently. Think about what you want to do that you haven't done. Think about, if this was my last go at it, what would I want to do? What would I regret not doing? And when you're ready to get back in the game, you do exactly that thing. And you can't think about fame, you can't think about money, you can't think about doing it for a result of getting someone's attention or, getting a TV show out of it. Just do it. Do it for the love of the creation itself, like you did when you did your first play, or when you made your first, video with your phone, or, if you're as old as I am, when you made your first video with your Sony Handycam. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's it. If you're feeling down, don't worry, you'll come out of it. But you gotta push. You can't give up. You can't give up on yourself. You can't give up on your dreams. You just gotta go. So get up. Go create something. Now.